guys, I'm on a walk right now, so sorry for the background noise, but I literally just had this recollection, this understanding of life in a new way and partnerships. So this is mainly for the girlies, but really for anyone. If you are experiencing an SP that is pulling away or that has left you and it just feels kind of all of a sudden out of the blue, ask yourself this: have you gone through a tremendous emotional change? And by that I mean, like, are you becoming the best version of yourself? Are you working on yourself? Are you healing? If the answer is yes, one of the reasons they might have pulled away is because they're not in that state of mind where they are healed yet. So what I mean is, I'm going to use a specific example. So this is really personal. Sorry for the cars, but I'm just going to do it anyways. Okay, I'm putting my heart on my sleeve for y'all so y'all can understand. I'm sorry, I should have made this video at home, but I just have to get it out right now because it's like exciting, like this understanding. It's like whenever you're manifesting and then the thought, the inspiration, the idea just pops in your mind. It was one of those moments for me. So anyways, let me get across where we're not by the road. Hold on. Okay, I think we're a little bit further away from the street. I'm sorry if you still hear it. I'll put subtitles if I have to. Anyways, so I'm not affirming this for myself, but I am going to speak on past. Me and my SP, we no longer have, we're happy, healthy, and whole. Anyways, we had a trauma bond with each other, and I didn't realize this till just now. The reason we did love each other, we loved each other very much, but the reason why even whenever we and myself was not the best versions of us, we stayed together, and now that I'm stepping into the best version of me, he pulled away, he left. He's back now, affirming that. But anyways, the reason is because I reflected his inner childhood wounds. And so I was a lot like his dad. Basically, I don't want to put his info out there, but we'll just say his childhood wounds I reflected. And that's why he was so attached. That's why he couldn't let go. As a man, he saw this part of his life was not fixed, was not healed. And as a man, as a provider, as a fixer mindset, and their love as a man stems from protecting and from fixing, from problem solving. And I was a problem that needed to be solved. He didn't realize this. It's all internal. It's all stems from childhood, because we are just, our adult selves are just our childhood selves reflecting. So I was basically his childhood trauma, his unhealed wounds, because I wasn't the best me. He needed to fix me. That's why he was holding on so tight. And why even when things got bad, he still stayed, because it's not like I was doing this on purpose, but it's because I wasn't the version of me that is stable, confident, has a good sense of self. And so he was projecting that, and he was trying to fix that, which is why he stayed, because it was giving that, providing that, nurturing that, problem solving onto me. And the moment I became this me that I am now, the moment I became stable, the moment I shifted mentalities and I shifted myself, he decided he didn't want this relationship anymore. He decided it was time to leave, and it's because he no longer is searching to fix something. He no longer feels needed, if that makes sense. What I mean by this, well, sorry if I'm holding my phone this way instead of this way. It's just easier when I'm walking. But anyways, now that I'm not somebody that needs to be fixed, need something that he's holding on to from his childhood, I'm not reflecting his past anymore. He hasn't healed from his past. He hasn't resolved his own issues internally, which is why he left me. It's why when people are in a relationship and then they break up, they attract the exact same type of person, the exact same type of toxic relationship, or even good relationship. That's just what they attract. It's because it's what they're taught in their childhood and what they're still trying to fix, what they're still trying to seek. So if you're, and it doesn't even have to be like a romantic relationship, it could be any type of dynamic. But that's why whenever you become the better version of you, when you become self-confident, when you get in touch with your feminine side or your masculine side, depending on the gender you are or that you identify with, it's why some people pull away. It's because they don't even know it, but their subconscious is still holding on to their childhood, their wounds. They haven't gone through their journey of fully figuring out what it is. And it's why I believe, it's why my SP pulled away, because he's no longer trauma bonded to me, because I'm no longer the me that was reflecting his childhood. So the reason I say all of this is because if I would have heard this whenever I was going through it, like, what's wrong with me, and people say it's not you, it's them, but how do you really believe that? This is how you really believe that. I truly believe, like, it was like the universe, my guides, God, whatever you believe in, they planted this in my mind to share with you while I was on my walk just doing my affirmations. So that's why affirmations are so powerful, because once you're doing the mantra, you're kind of getting lost. An idea can pop into mind. So this is what I believe happened. And now that I understand that the reason we got separated is because I am the better me. He even said, as he was leaving, he said, I don't know what it is. You are so mature. You are so feminine. You are just everything that somebody could want, but I don't want it. And it was crushing in a sense, but it was also like, I understand that this is good for me. And once you understand that, they might not even flat out say it like that, but if they're pulling away and you don't understand why, this could be a reason why. If you're going through a big shift, a big change in your life, and you're really embracing who you are, you're no longer reflecting the trauma that they were inflicted in childhood. Not even like to a T, but it was, the thing is, I was mirroring his beliefs, and now it is time to rewrite the story. So this is where rewriting an SP comes in. If you've been following manifestors in the community for a while, I'm sure you've heard of rewriting an SP. If you don't know what it is, it's basically just, whether you're scripting or thinking, visualizing, you're affirming that they're different, that they're showing up for you in a different way. But that can be really hard to believe and hard to understand which affirmations or thoughts to focus on and actually embody if you're not sure what the root of the problem was as to why they left. And until that clarity comes, like just now for me, it dawned on me, then you're gonna hit a wall, at least in my experience. And so now once you understand that everybody is just their kid self reflected as adults, and that it truly isn't you, it's now that you're better, they don't know what to do. They have that trauma bond with their child self. So it doesn't even have to be like an extreme thing. It can be something seen as minor but big for them. So how you rewrite a person now is, now that I know this, like, I still have to figure this out fully, because this idea I'm speaking, my ideas are flowing through me right now. But now we know that he didn't leave me because of anything I did. It's solely his problems. We are now saying he's working on himself. He left for the better of our relationship. We're gonna get back together, and we're gonna be happy, healthy, and whole in our own identity and our own skin. Our love is new, and you affirm for them. Because they can't realize it themselves, at least they can't right now. You can start saying they realize the reason they left. They realize that they were wrong. They embrace the new me. They love the new me. They are healed. Their wounds are healing, and you affirm for them. And it's also giving them, it also makes you forgive them, and so you don't have to hold on to anger, if you don't want to, that is. So it's just affirming their new identity is healed, and you're affirming their new identity falls back in love with your new identity. And I think, to me, that just makes perfect sense. It's total clarity. So we can do this together. I know it works. So tell me your thoughts on this and what you think. I'm sorry again that the video is like this, and if the audio is bad, it's just because I'm on a walk. I had to get this out right now. I was originally going to make it a short, but I decided to just keep going and going and going. So thank you for watching. I hope this helps, knowing that you're going to be okay. Your relationship's going to be okay. You just have to understand everybody's reflecting their childhood wounds. I love y'all so much. Stay healthy and happy. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next tip video. Bye bye.